I heard that Kip Lewis was tied for second most receiving touchdowns on the team, receiving as in intercepting,
What?
behind Bauer Sharp. Football month is officially here. We are officially so back. Some would say we are officially so back.
Real.
Fall camp month. This is the worst month of football coaches, football players' life, usually. Coaches, in my opinion, have it worse because, when you step off the practice field, the players go and they have time to recover, take a nap. They're on their phones while they're getting a massage. Coaches,
Yeah.
they're up in the film room, just breaking down film,
Jeez.
doing just the dirty work. So, especially the GAs, man, the GAs, bro. Shout out to any GA in college football because your life sucks, honestly. That is just the worst life to be living right now.
Yeah.
Uh, Good luck seeing your family ever for the next 6 months. But, anyways, today we're going to go ahead and break down what we think are our top five players, key players for this season. Um, just guys that we think are going to make the most difference when it comes to, week two. They're going to have to. They're going to
Mm.
absolutely have to.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
who wants to kick us off, man? We'll just go. Should we just go one, two, three? We'll just go around the group, giving our first, second, third.
Dude, I feel like we start at five. That way it's
Oh,
the
kind of. Okay, yeah, you're
the
right. You're right.
climactic
You're right.
one.
You're right. That's on me.
Dude, I'll give my five. I'll start it up, bro.
All right. All right.
My number
All right.
five. It's Michael Hawkins. No, I'm just playing. It's not Michael Hawkins, bro.
Ah,
Um,
Number
I had
one
our
is
no for real, bro. I swear it's not, bro. I swear. I got R Mason. I got R
okay.
Mason at
okay.
five, just because he's gonna do what he's gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like he's obviously an important factor, but we know what he can do, and he did it last year. And yes, did it help? Did it win us a couple games? Yes, but we still went 6-7. He's not the problem. He was not the problem last year. 6-7, my fault. Um, what I think he needs to get better in the run defense. Because right now, his whole game is kind of based on getting to the quarterback, but stopping the run is another pivotal part that'll, I think, take him from here to there. So, yeah, I got him at number five.
That's a solid pick.
fire. Since you want me to go,
Yeah, go ahead.
five, I got Peyton Bowen.
Good pick. Good pick.
I think he hasn't really got his lived up to his potential yet. I think this is a big year for him. Year what, three for him?
Yeah.
And already know RSJ is going to do his thing on the other side. And
Mm-hmm.
if Peyton Bowen can do that, he's going to really lock down the secondary. I feel like it's crazy, but I feel like he might be our only weakness in the secondary. And he's already a pretty good player. So it's like if he can really step it up this year and live to his potential, we're going to have a lockdown secondary, which is going to be huge.
Dude, that's a good point. He really is like the only guy in the starting
Yeah.
secondary
He's a
that's
question
like,
mark,
man,
a
yeah,
huge
he's a
question mark.
question mark.
Yeah.
That's a great point. That's a good point. Mine is going to be for number five is going to be Dion Burks. I got him as my fifth most important key player this year.
Too many
Dion
weapons.
Burks, man. The reason why is I think he's the only established wide receiver we have that we know what we're going to get. And if we don't get that, if we don't get what we know we're going to get, then everything else is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what we're going to get from the
Yeah.
wide receiver room? And, you know, we're all banking on the O line and to protect John Mateer, but John Mateer can't do what he needs to do if nobody's open. Last year, getting open wasn't really the problem. It was the quarterback and the O line, but that's not a guaranteed. I don't think. I don't think it's guaranteed that we have guys that get open very often. So, um, I think we need to keep Dion Burks healthy and good because I don't know a lot about the other guys. I know Jaden Gibson is solid, but he needs a breakout year. Honestly, it's time for him to have a breakout year, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I got Dion Burks at five.
Solid
Fire.
pick. Solid pick. For my
Colin,
number
who's your
4,
Yep.
I got Gentry. I have Gentry
Ooh.
Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I put Gentry. Gentry is my other question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't think he's good. It's a question mark on whether or not he's going to play every single game. That's the question
Hmm.
mark because I've never seen it. No one ever has. So Gentry, like he's a mythical figure, a myth, literally. Like for him to suit up and play all however many games it takes, 12, 13, 14, 15, whatever, would actually be a Christmas miracle. And that's kind of what we need. He could be a top 3 corner, honestly, in my opinion, in all of college football. I think he's that good. When he's out there, he's dominant in my opinion. So if he just stays healthy, I mean, you get him along with, Eli Bowen. I mean, the corners are they're just locked down, in my opinion.
Yeah. They're fire. My 4, Giovanni Gibson.
Mm.
Reason is I think Dion is if he stays healthy, we know he's gonna do his thing. He's good. He's raw. We've seen flashes of it. We've seen it in the games. But Dion alone can't do it. You got to have other people around him that can also play receiver. Giovanni Gibson, there's been a lot of hype around him, especially in fall camp and summer and spring. And if he can bring it, and we got 2 guys that you can rely on, that gives room for Jaden Gibson to. He doesn't have to have a breakout year if you already got 2 guys that are really good. It would really suck to be in a position where we have to rely on Jaden Gibson to have a breakout year, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Obviously, we want him to, but if you can have 2 guys that you can count on consistently each play to get a first down, that takes the pressure off, I guess, the other receivers and tight ends. I mean, last year we had one guy who could do that, and he really didn't even do it good as Bauer Sharp. That was it. And when you're having to rely your entire season on Bauer Sharp, now obviously I'd rather rely my entire season on Deion Burks, but I don't want to be in a position like that again.
Yeah.
So, Giovanni Gibson, number 4 for me.
Real quick, I heard something the other day. I need to fact check this. I heard that Kip Lewis was tied for second most receiving touchdowns on the team. Receiving as in intercepting. Behind Bauer Sharp.
That's probably not wrong.
With two. And I started and I haven't I don't know why I didn't fact check that immediately, but I was like thinking to myself like, wait, who could have caught 2? Well, maybe Deion Burks, but I don't.
Deion Burks
know if
has 3 because he had 3 in
Deion
like the
has
first
3.
game.
Okay, so it might have been just Cap.
That's
might have been just straight
crazy,
Cap.
though.
But
That's
I
still, if he has 2,
he has 2. He's up there.
he's still probably top 5.
Deion, no, wait. No, that's actually, oh, buddy. Deion Burks led the team. He had 2. Bauer Sharp had 2. Jake Roberts had 2. Brandon Thompson had 2.
And Kip Lewis had 2.
Kip Lewis had 2.
So Kip Lewis was tied for second most receiving touchdowns on the Oklahoma Sooners last year.
Wait, no, was he tied for first?
No, because Deion had 2 or 3.
Kip had.
All right,
Well, anyways,
awesome.
crazy statistic. I mean, like, Kip Lewis tied second for receiving touchdowns at the University of Oklahoma last year. Okay, anyway, Gentry Williams is going to be my 4, just like you, Kylan.
Gentry.
The reason why is I think he's got an injury bug in his career going. He needs to get that figured out with the medical staff, because the reason why I think he is so important and key this year is because the corner room is not that deep. I'm hoping that this whole Dolby Cheetah situation is going to work out, because we need an extra guy that can play a little in the middle, play a little hybrid kind of role there. But yeah, it's a bit of a thin room, and so Gentry just changes the way that room looks if he's on the field compared to if he's not. So, got to keep him. So he's my number 4.
Yeah. My number 3, I got Jacob Sexton playing left tackle, bro.
Ooh.
This is, I mean, this is the guy. This is who's going to have to protect John Mateer. So, I mean, Jacob Sexton he's been here all 4 years. He's the only lineman that's been here for 4 years. And he's played, I think, he started 3 out of those 4 years. He should know what he's doing, and he should be a leader on this team. And every year it seems like he finds his way onto that. It's like, oh, he's pretty good. And then he gets hurt. I mean, it's unfortunate injuries. He's torn his ACL, I think, like twice. But that's the number one thing that this team does not know is the O line. And if he can kind of set the tone and be that leader, I think the rest of the O line will kind of roll with him and fall right in line. So I got him as my number three.
Nice.
Fire. Colin, this is crazy. My number 3 was also Jacob Sexton.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah. John Mateer's blind side. Really, I was going to say the entire O line, but
Yeah.
I figured we're doing players. I got to single out one particular player. The most important player is left tackle on the O line. He's got to have a good year because if the O line can't handle, the thing is, the O line is facing, in my opinion, the greatest defense in the country every single day, 2 times a day. I think they're getting prepared really well for the upcoming year in the SEC. So, got to protect John Mateer.
I went with the same train of thought for number 3. I went with Troy Everett at center.
Yep.
Reason why I went center instead of left tackle is because the amount of false starts
Yeah.
last year. Man. And I get that false start. I mean, a bunch of them were on the wide receivers, and that's not on the center.
Yeah.
But you need a good quarterback and a good center and a good cadence to make everybody else work well. Two good communicators need to be in those positions, QB and center. And I actually think Troy Everett can be that. He was the guy doing the Sooner Jacks, are you ready for the first day of fall camp? Like, he was the guy, like, going up in front of all the team and yelling. And the coaches pick that player based off of leadership in the past few days or the past few months if it's the first one of fall camp. So I think that's positive news. Like, I know that's like a really small detail coming out of fall camp, but I think that's positive news. So anyway, Troy Everett, center, got to get those small snaps out of the game.
Just game killers. But
yeah.
my number 2, here's where I'm probably gonna see some here they come. I can already feel
He
them.
thinks he's different.
Dude, I got Kendall Daniels, bro. I
Ooh.
personally, I think he's gonna take. I was looking at the roster, and he's playing Mike, and I think he might take Kobe's job. I really think he might take Kobe McKenzie's job.
The official roster says he's a Mike.
Or the roster that we've been going off of has him
Yeah.
slotted in as Mike. And I've seen him, and all the reports are saying that he's playing a lot of linebacker. And he averaged 80 tackles a year at OSU. Kobe McKenzie he's had experience, but he's been behind Danny this whole time.
Yeah.
So I feel like he has the advantage of knowing, the play calls and how it works. But physically, I don't even think it's a question. I would much rather see 6'5", 240 sitting there in the middle of the field than 6'2", probably 230, 240. I just think if he takes that job, I think he could absolutely change. Him and Kip, I think, is ridiculous, bro. It would just be insane to me. So if he does start, I think he's my number 2. But if he doesn't, then I'd probably just slide in like Kobe or somebody like that.
Crazy.
Crazy take. I like that take though. I
Yeah.
do like the little height, the size difference.
Dude, I just think
you're
that's
not wrong.
silly, bro.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. My number 2, Kobe McKenzie.
That's fair.
Kind of crazy. We're on the same things. The thing is, the reason why I say that is Kobe McKenzie interview this week that we posted
Yeah.
was actually talking about Sammy taking
Yeah.
a spot, not Kendall Daniels. So I don't know if Kendall Daniels is competing for the same position or if Kobe was like dissing Kendall Daniels, like, I'm not even worried about you. I'm only worried about
Yeah.
Sammy. Regardless, though, Kobe McKenzie taking over Danny Sutson's spot, captain of the defense. If he's not on page, nobody else on the defense is on page because he's getting the play calls. So the mic is like, at least on our defense, is the most important position because they're the ones who's putting everybody in the right spots. And if he's not doing that, we're cooked. So
Yeah.
Kobe McKenzie, my number 2.
Agreed. Number 2, Kobe McKenzie for me. Yep. Communication. Same. It's almost the same reason for me as Troy Everett. It's like it's the centerpiece of it all. The communication, the guy that gets everybody in place. I think probably the biggest shoes to fill on this team. Easily, really the biggest shoes to fill in the team. So it's gonna be tough for the guy. Honestly, it's a tough. I mean, tough position to be in to take any spot. So, yeah, and it's really gonna decide whether or not our defense is elite or if it's just good. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Kobe.
Yeah. Dude, I wish I could put a position there because the mic would be the position. So whoever's going to play the mic, that's who it is.
Yeah.
That's my number 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kobe, he's probably he's in the worst spot of all time. He's got 6'5", 240, and Samuel Osigo. Like,
Yeah.
he has to
Two
he
freak
can't have a
athletes.
day off. He has to bring it every single day.
Competitive
But-
depth.
Number 1, I think it's all going to be the same across the board. It's Mr. John Mateer. I mean,
Yep.
all he's got to do is just not be butt. I mean, just cannot be butt, and it's fine. That's all. That's all it takes. Doesn't even have to win the Heisman. Just don't be butt. That's it.
Obviously, John Mateer, in my opinion, the most important piece of the entire team. We can talk about defense. We can talk about O-line. You could have the best O-line. You could have the best defense. If your quarterback sucks, you're going to suck. I think the quarterback position is the most important part on the team. And we're lucky because we got the number 1 quarterback in the portal. Some say Jackson Arnold. Okay.
No.
John Mateer is going to be great. I'm excited for him. Everything I've seen about him is awesome. And I think he's going to carry us back to the promised land. I'm calling it now. I'm saying the big words. He's going to carry us to the playoff.
Bro said it.
I believe in John Mateer. I didn't really have this feeling about J.A. I always thought J.A. was questionable. He looked like a little fairy. John Mateer, though, I think he's got that dog in him. So I'm
That's
excited
crazy.
to watch him play.
Because now, like, when you say, I think he's going to take us to the playoff, it's like, all we need to do is be top 10. And, dude, being in the top 10 for OU at the end of the season is like, all right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Of course we're going to be in the top 10. But nowadays, it's like, bro, being in that top 10 for OU is impossible.
Especially with, yeah.
Yeah, my number 1 is John Mateer. I think at some point this season, we're going to be in a situation, could be early on, probably going to be later on for sure. We're going to be in a situation where it is like the situation we were in this game, where it is you need to march down the field quickly, rile up your troops, get your guys together and go score. And not many people can do that. So, yeah, it's going to be on him. He's gonna get us a game or two, either a
Yeah.
loss or a win. It's gonna be on him. So good luck, man. And Michigan,
Whew.
golly, what a team to find out against. Golly, so
That's crazy. Bro said that was good luck.
good luck.
I mean,
Dude,
he's literally,
Yeah.
I know he's probably like, I don't even feel pressure. But he did. Literally everyone's hopes and dreams are relying on you. Like you
Yeah.
people are relying on you as literally the savior. So
He definitely feels pressure. He
yeah, it's
definitely
about how he
does.
handles it.
I think
Go
he
ahead.
handles it pretty well, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you only can tell during the games, but I think he handles it really well for at least PR media.
Yeah.
But I'm
We'll
excited
see,
for him,
man.
man.
Yeah.
We're
see.
only-
When
we're
the lights
literally
come on.
We're a month away from basically Michigan at this point, so
Woo.
it's getting real quick.
Boom,
So
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
all right, Pog, we
Let's
will see
go.
y'all in a few days. I'm gonna keep breaking down fall camp.
Let's go. Peace.
Peace.